intro starting now. Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to St. Don's video of the horrors of being memed. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. It really supports the channel and makes me want to actually, make these videos for you guys. So let's get into it. Also, sorry I'm shaking the desk. Got my knee on the desk. Alright, let's get into it, chat. Make sure I'm in the...
I think there's a few fates worse than death. Like being boiled alive or having to spend more than 10 minutes with this gooner.
So bad about being with me.
Chat, if you've seen this movie, bro, holy... He's such a chud.
And then the worst fate of them all, being memed. Now, is being memed a fate worse than death? No, I dragged the hell out of that. It's really dependent on the circumstances, but it can get pretty bad. But hey, I've also found that there can be a plus side. But I think the best way to see the effects is by looking at some cases of people who've been...
They can be... I think I've seen that face before. Yeah, it's a bear from Obsession. I think... Being memed can put you in two categories. It can put you in the one that is going to ruin your career, and another one that you just gain more publicity for it, chat. And if you're in the ones where you just gain publicity, you get hecka mon.
Memed. Now, obviously, being memed has to be tied to a real person. Something like Triple T doesn't really affect anyone. Maybe except this guy who people say looks like Sahur. I can't lie, I kind of see it. But the first example that comes to mind will be our recent TikTok memes like Sun. Now, Sun is operating at a level only
Sun. Do y'all use that meme? Yes or no?
comparable to Kirkification. The amount of variations I've seen of Sun is ridiculous.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
I promise you, chronically online people are the real creatives. And the crazy thing is the Sun meme started off as just this image of Anthony Mackie, who most people know as a Falcon in like a bunch of Marvel movies and all that. But the
That's what I call him, by. You know what girl looks like Triple T at our school? No clue.
crazy part is that his character's name is Sam Wilson. This should really write itself.
Son.
But this image of Anthony Mackie has been a meme since even before Sun. I don't know why, but it's something about his smile. People are saying he looks like he knows something about you, which low-key. Because it's like the Janet Jackson smile. It looks mad mischievous.
Bro, they got like, not the cheekbones, but the smile's kind of the same. His is just flat.
And I'm saying it's all in the mouth and cheeks. But someone like Anthony Mackie, it's hard to really assess how he'd react to these memes because he just mainly avoids it. And the only thing I could find of
He straight egos the memes.
Anthony Mackie commenting on this meme is him liking a comment of somebody saying to leave him alone with all the Sun shit. Now, I couldn't find the original comment, but I remember seeing it, so just take my word for it. So I'm guessing he's not too upset with it, but people are just doing too much like they normally do. On his Instagram, damn
Oh, you're so right. She does. She does.
near every single one of his comments has something to do with Sun, which the meme cannot be funny enough for you to be going to his personal page just to troll some more. Okay, maybe he can.
Okay, that one's good, chat. That one's good. That one's good. I love that.
And the only other thing I can find of him reacting to his memes is this interview of him being asked about the "he looks like he knows something about you" meme.
I've seen this before and I still don't get it. I want to get it. I want to be like
The same one?
Yeah, I
You
still
don't get
don't.
it?
I still don't. Do you get it?
Don't look at me like that. You don't know anything about me.
This nigga's trolling. But someone like Anthony Mackie, they'll definitely be fine. He's making millions of dollars off all their movies. He's in the
20 million. Not 200 million. 20 million, chat.
highest grossing movie of all time. And he's the one that dropped this mean ass line too.
On your left.
Yeah, he'll be fine. This isn't the worst way to get memed. But for something like music, being memed is like this Charlie Kirk looking ass nigga. You want to avoid it. I really don't like this bad nigga, by the way. Shout out the actor though, he did a good job. Let's separate the actor
Bro,
from the role, please.
like he's saying, separate the actor from the role, bro. Do y'all remember Roderick, bro? The guy who played Roderick in the, like the newest Wimpy Kid movie? The newest live action. It's like The Long Haul, I think. Yo, he received death threats. Did y'all know that? He received death threats. This was a while ago, but dang.
Let's also stop sending Black Snape.
I met a guy in the VIP area, and he helped make the Men in Black in Spider-Man movies. It was cool. Wow. Yo, that's crazy.
death threats.
We got to draw some lines. This shit getting out of hand.
Now I was segueing to talk about music memes, but let me do this little side rant real quick, which is sort of on topic if you consider Black Snape a meme. Which, take a look at this. This shit's a meme, right? But one small little tiny thing, right? The smallest, most petite little minuscule thing. Why did whoever this jester of a casting director is, right? Why did the character that gets bullied for the way that he looks and people don't trust him for the way that he looks, why did they make him black? Everybody racist in Harry Potter, I guess. Which they low-key already were. Alright, I could make a whole video on J.K. Rowling and the bullshit she put on the page. But back to the music. Alright, I could make a whole video on J.K. Rowling and the...
Name the one Asian girl Cho Chang. Chat.
bullshit she put on the page. But back to the music. Doobie Scoot.
It's copyrighted. Oh, sorry, chat. It's copyrighted. It's
Trust me,
copyrighted.
am I seeing this absolutely everywhere? And looking at if it had a net positive or negative on who people are calling Withered Lucky and Funtime Drewski, it's gonna be kind of hard. Because on one side, Funtime Drewski is, I'm not gonna
Funtime Drewski.
call him that. But on one side, he's probably making more money than he ever has in his whole life, just on how big this song has gotten. But on the other side, people are drawing these fuck-ass comparisons on how he looks.
It's copyrighted, bro.
Because if you look like them, I mean, you look like them, what else can you really do? And at first glance, it really just looks like people are making fun of the song, which it's in some...
It's copyrighted.
You can see why somebody would be inclined to hate on it. But the guy who made this song, whose name is beyond my tongue, I don't think he's really receiving a lot of hate. And that's the thing with a lot of people who get memed. They're not necessarily receiving hate, it's just being the butt of the joke and being trolled. And a lot of people can't handle that, which is honestly fair when people take it too far. But I would say a good amount of people are just enjoying the song for how fun and catchy it is. Versus something like coworker music.
I'm the fucking king of the sea.
Oh my, is he gonna talk about low taper feet? See, chat knows what's going on. But is he gonna talk about Dax, bro? Dax makes he's called coworker music. Bro, I remember when he did stuff with Quadeca. Quadeca's like a real artist now. And Dax is just not, bro. But there's like I think there's like Dax concerts, I think. By the way, this is so corny. I hate coworker music.
Yeah, sometimes I get a little bit angry. All the folks up above.
Now, memes about coworker music
This guy, chat, Dax.
are almost purely mockery. If somebody's calling your song burger music, like the shit they would play at a millennial burger shop with their starter pack, it's most definitely a diss. And I'll
Yeah, you're right, chat. He's a cornball, bro. He's such a cornball.
say the artist making the coworker music will perceive it as a diss. Being a coworker is really just another way of saying but. Even though if you have coworkers, you're a coworker. But,
Holy
you know,
NPC.
We all the main
Holy NPC, bro. If you listen to coworker music, NPC.
characters in our lives. Now, a lot of songs have been given the title of coworker music. Some that you would recognize would be songs like Thick of It.
If I laugh, hang up. Sing it.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They tell me when it's cold, I ski in and they froze. I don't know nothing but no ice, it's just cold. 40-some million subs on so I've been told. I'm in my prime, this ain't even Final Four.
Which I would say actually ended up having a net positive for KSI, even though he seemed like he hated people trolling him for it.
Pressed over it being a meme or?
Yes!
Why are you?
Because it's my music. Bo, I don't think you understand. When you spend your time, hours in the studio, working on beats, working on music, working on lyrics.
They know me where.
It did not take him that long, chat. No way it took him that long to make that.
It snows, I skied in and they froze. I do not know nothing by no ice, I'm just cold.
But I swear people have to be trolling KSI at all times. Right now it's a leaving the Sidemen shit, but I'm convinced he has the worst fan
Yeah, bro, he left the Sidemen like, what?
base ever. And another
Worst move ever.
piece of coworker music, I'm running all over the place, blue in the face. Which I would say is low
That's W music.
key the better side of coworker music. It was just kind of cringe, it wasn't necessarily bad. And do not take that as I'm bumping this behind closed doors.
Yeah, he did
Never
so with that.
Yo,
I know y'all saw that. What is this lineup?
are not ready for my playlist. But the guy who made this song leaned into the memes, and not in a cringy, I'm trying to show you that I don't care, so I'm just gonna make fun of myself way.
I am become meme.
Like and subscribe. But I've never really seen somebody be discouraged from music after
my
being
gosh.
memed, which I think they've realized.
It was Dominic's slide chat. Hold on.
Can subscribe. But I've never really seen somebody be discouraged from music after being memed, which I think they've realized something that a lot of people need to, and that's the fact that there's a market for everything.
So you guys here for the Dax concert? Yep. Oh yeah, this is perfect. That's what
The X concert.
I like to hear. You guys real Dax fans or real Dax fans?
Even if somebody's exploring something creative that to you is the worst thing in the world,
No, I'm just kidding. I got a buddy out in the city, boys, they hate it.
someone is gonna
What?
mess with it. So being overly negative and telling people to like quit, it's just never really been the answer. But what I see pretty often is somebody that's had success in music just randomly get switched up on and be memed. And my examples today will be Hobo Johnson, NF, and Dax.
NF actually. He made some tough songs, and then everybody swapped. Called it coworker music.
Mount Rushmore of coworker music if Mount Rushmore had 3 heads. And these guys just make the music that's easy to make fun of, which all I have to say is somebody's gotta do it. So respect.
Yeah, NF isn't bad. Everybody turned his music into coworker music, which is sad because his songs mean something. Like, of course they do. And he talks about some dark stuff, chat. But they say it's coworker music now, so.
Respect to all the artists putting music out there for all the co-workers. But what I think is crazy is you could be randomly going about your day, and some interviewer guy could ask you a question. A camera can catch you caught.
The Hawks to a girl, she is making a bag, bro. She is making a bag. She made millions. She made tens of millions.
Outside of a WNBA game, you could have a questionable reaction to a young woman dancing, and all of a sudden you're front.
Bro. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Then she also had merch. She has a podcast. And anything with the Hawk to a meme, with the audio and everything, gets copyrighted. Then she gets revenue from it.
Page meme on TikTok. And again, this can be a good or bad thing depending on the person. Some of you might recognize this guy. If you don't, this young
Nope.
gentleman right here is the blueprint.
I think girls like this kind of stuff, like a bad boy. It's not a good guys, so I try to be a little bit bad boy.
Like a bad boy.
Else that ended up saying this and getting memed, they will be getting slaughtered. But this is Gary seeing what
Chat, y'all seen that? What? That's crazy.
talking about. It just comes across so innocent. Instead of some grown-ass man talking about how he's a bad boy.
I call this bad boy just badass. It's clean, it's simple, but it's an incredible way to still be.
While there is some straggling haters, they just don't understand that this is the realest guy ever. He even had to clear up what kind of a bad boy he is.
But yeah, kind of. But not like hurt or harm people, not anything else. But just on a dance floor, I'm a bad boy.
On the dance floor, I'm a bad boy.
And they did a post-meme
Oh,
interview,
nah.
and it didn't show the horrors of being memed. He talked about all the positivity that he's been receiving.
I got a lot of compliments, like a lot of comments, and they say, "Who's Messi? Gary's the GOAT."
So would you look at that in the right situations, there is some positives to getting
Sensational.
memed.
Sensational.
And then there's also this clip.
Oh,
Now this is just bad looks if I've
Yikes, chat.
ever seen bad looks. And what's even worse is he's not helping himself.
About like 10. See, the ooh shit came from, like ooh shit, like you see that.
Yeah, I've seen enough, pack him up. But being memed for saying or doing something cringe or corny, that happens to so many people now that I really think about it. Like, that bit tough. He even got a post-meme interview.
Why did you say da big guy?
the big guy.
Because that's just like how I talk and that's how I grew up. So like that was like the first thing that
The big guy.
came to mind.
But being memed for saying a phrase has to suck, especially if it's for the way that you said it. Like people making fun of how you said it, but you're also constantly getting asked to say it over and over again. I would lose my mind. But anywho, there's also memes like TikTok Riz Party, I'm no longer in the US. But what all these memes have failed to do,
I'm no longer in the US,
is capitalize to the level of Hawk Tour. Now, if all things go to plan, this video is titled The Horrors of Being Memed. Now, this wasn't horrific for Haley Welch, maybe besides a few clips.
She made more millions than I will see.
Do you really, Achtung, or were you just having a laugh there?
I was just having a laugh.
What kind of question is that, chat? What kind of question is that? Do you really suck dick? Do you really suck? Yes, she sucks dick, bro. She sucks dick, bro. Let's be honest.
There.
So you're not a spitter.
Ew, nigga. But I think Haley Welch capitalized on her meme like nobody has ever done. And she stayed relevant for a longer time than any meme should ever be relevant because she just fully leaned into it.
You really gotta put your emphasis. Yeah, you're not saying Tua, you're saying tuh. You know? Like, you gotta really put your back into it.
Not just fully leaned into it, as a matter of fact, expanded it. Like Hawk Tour and Talk Tour are arguably two separate memes. She even had...
No, chat, he def wanted that. Hawk Tour 2024. Hawk Tour spit on that thing. Hawk Tour. Yeah,
merch
no.
that she was making money from, which let me find out one of you have a Hawk Tour shirt. And just Talk Tour by itself, as hard as it is to listen to, still definitely made a bag. And as her time was expiring...
Oh, no, it made hella money, chat. It made hella money.
And it was time to move on to the next meme. She hit the meanest crypto rug pull and dipped with the money. But the crazy part is Haley Welch was not some sort of marketing genius. She just had management that rinsed her of every possible dollar that she can make and then blinded her to a crypto scam.
My TikTok, and the next thing I know, oh, yep, Haley Welch is going to jail. And I was like, what did I do? Why am I going to jail, you know?
But how can you stay mad at Hawk Tour? She has that same southern accent as that one little black kid trying to say Matilda.
Name, just like... Matilda.
I mean...
Medea?
Matilda.
Matita.
Matilda. Now the movie?
That's a movie.
Yeah, it's a book too.
But
it's a book too. It's a book too.
Anyways, other people have attempted to capitalize off their memes, and not in a...
Where do you think he is now? Low taper feed.
Ninja dragging the low taper fade way. TK, the guy that pretty much invented...
My goat, TK. He invented 6'7".
Invented 6'7", which I know is 2026.
My friend found Lil Does in a pond. What the hell? Oh, a dildo. That's crazy.
We're done with that 6'7" shit, but let me do this real quick. He launched 6'7" Water, and that was a massive success, which was really following in the footsteps of Prime, the most successful memed product ever. So, you know, message of the video, be memed, but at your own risk.
Her name is Megan.
This is a W video. This shows a like and subscribe, bro. Alright, well, YouTube, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. And goodbye. Go follow Twitch and TikTok.